Chaffetz revealed Hillary lied under oath by Chris Darner for USA Politics Today. Hillary could not drag herself in a worse situation than this. She, by her right mind, decided that it is actually a good idea to lie under oath, which by my opinion is the worst thing that you can do to a country. However, her lies didn't go unnoticed, as one man caught her red-handed on her little tricks that now will bite her back big time. Former lawmaker Jason Chaffetz went on with Sean Hannity on Tuesday night to discuss the tainted Hillary Clinton probe by the dirty FBI in 2016. Jason Chaffetz told Sean that it was unclear Hillary Clinton lied in her July 2nd, 2016 interview with the Comey FBI. Clearly, Hillary Clinton did lie under oath when Roger Clemens supposedly lied under oath. The Department of Justice indicted him, but Hillary Clinton not so much. The Department of Justice was handing out immunity like candy, and in those immunity agreements, they were not required to cooperate with government officials, Chaffetz said. Chaffetz is completely right on this one, because lying under oath and the department not doing anything is a dangerous play. They are connected, and we knew it a long time ago. And when you see it, Hillary walks out and General Michael Flynn is prosecuted for the very same thing. This is just nonsense, and it is a clear indicator that the FBI is biased as hell and corrupted till up to their throats, I guess. The FBI needs to loosen up a little bit, because their liberal politics will bring only chaos, and it will, in the end, will make its whole structure be removed. And nobody likes chaos, so why is the FBI not prosecuting Hillary, and at the same time expected not to be pressed by the general public? This is definitely not okay, and Hillary needs to be prosecuted for her actions.
That recommended against criminal charges, and he helped change the language in an earlier draft from grossly negligent to extremely careless. That's key, because gross negligence is the legal standard under the federal statute 18 U.S.C. 793F. And it's widely reported that Agent Strzok also oversaw the review of Clinton aide Huma Abedin's emails that were found on her estranged husband Anthony Weiner's computer. That discovery led the FBI to reopen and close the criminal email probe just days before the election.
It's not good for the FBI, which holds itself up as a paragon of virtue, where there's no political motivations and we just follow the facts, that's all. And everybody knows that's not the case. The FBI is an organization of human beings with political interests, political calculations, and of course that happens.
FBI Director Christopher Wray, appointed by President Trump, will publicly testify on Capitol Hill Thursday. Sean?
All right, Catherine, thank you from Washington. Now, both of my next guests were involved with the investigation into Hillary Clinton's email server scandal. Joining us now, former Intelligence Community Inspector General Charles McCullough and former Republican Congressman, Chairman of the House Oversight Committee, Fox News contributor Jason Chaffetz. Mr. McCullough, let's talk about you and the Clinton campaign planning to fire you over the probe and much more. Tell us about that experience.
Well, absolutely. In no uncertain terms, I was told numerous times that because of the probe, that she had intended, had she won, to relieve myself and the State Department IG, that we would be the first two to be let go in her administration.
Unbelievable.
In retaliation for...
And look at what we have now. The fix was in. You write an exoneration before an investigation. That is called fixing a case.
That's right.
That would send Sean Hannity and maybe everybody but Jason to jail, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
certainly, you're going to have clearance issues, you're going to have employability issues, and most importantly, you're going to have criminal issues for all three of those categories. Absolutely.
Former Congressman, well, you're a talk show host now. It's a far better position. Let me take you back July 7th, 2016. You interviewing, well, you were asking questions of James Comey. This is critical, this exchange.
Did you review the documents where Congressman Jim Jordan asked her specifically, and she said, quote, There was nothing marked classified on my emails, either sent or received, end quote.
I don't remember reviewing that particular testimony. I'm aware of that being said, though.
Did the FBI investigate her statements under oath on this topic?
Not to my knowledge. I don't think there's been a referral from Congress.
Do you need a referral from Congress to investigate her statements under oath?
Sure do.
You'll have one. You'll have one in the next few hours.
And that happened. Did Hillary lie? And what, James Comey, knowing now, he had long been involved in writing and drafting an exoneration of Hillary before he even interviewed her.
Yeah, no, clearly Hillary Clinton did lie under oath. I mean, when Roger Clemens supposedly lied under oath, the Department of Justice indicted him, but Hillary Clinton not so much. You also got to remember, one of the little-known facts there is that the Department of Justice, via the FBI, was handing out immunity like candy. And in those immunity agreements, they were not required to cooperate with government officials. You contrast that with General Flynn, who has to plead guilty and has to cooperate. So here you're giving out immunity. These witnesses had no obligation to work with government officials and investigators. And there are still, Sean, to this day, tens of thousands of documents, Hillary Clinton emails that have not been shared with Congress. They are still sitting over at the Department of State.
Unbelievable. Wouldn't you, Mr. McCullough, wouldn't you have to now redo this investigation, knowing what we know now about how the fix was in?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's look, the entire campaign over and over was lying. There was collusion. There was coordination between the campaign, between the State Department, between folks on the Hill. As I have said over and over again, that this was a very coordinated effort strategically by those three entities to misrepresent what was actually in those emails.
What do you make of Mr. Strzok, Congressman? And now we find out that he interviewed Abedin and Cheryl Mills and all of these other people, and he had a pro-Clinton, anti-Trump bias, and then also he was part of the General Flynn interrogation, which we're now learning, in fact, that Peter Strzok did. The FBI perhaps didn't even tell him it was an investigation. What do you make of all of that? How could somebody that abusively biased and Andrew Weissman, with his atrocious record, ever be appointed by Robert Mueller?
Look, Peter Strzok's at the intersection of all of these players in all of these investigations. And it was so bad that Mueller fired him months ago, but has not cooperated with the House Intelligence Committee. They were not providing the documents. They were not going to make them, except for now that it's in the media, we're not going to make them available. Devin Nunes, Trey Gowdy, been trying to get at this for a long, long time. And he had this clear bias. Yet remember, he's dating and having an affair with another FBI agent.
And she was
that
on
alone,
Mueller's
you can
team.
watch The Office. Michael Scott doesn't even get away with
She
that
was
stuff.
another anti-Trump
come
person on the Mueller team, we learned tonight. All right, thank you both. We appreciate it. We're going to stay on this. When we come back, Liberal Morning Joe, well, he continues to have emotional breakdowns, one after another.
And there you have it, folks. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.